The sabre rattles in the night, a silver flash, a ghostly bite. Shadows dance where fears ignite. The air is thick, the stars take flight. The sabre rattles, it sings, it screams, it cuts through hope and shreds our dreams. A steel whisper, a deadly gleam. The sabre rattles, it breaks the seams. whispers creep like a ghost beneath. A shadow moves where the truth won't stay. Our enemies, enemy paves the way. Who do we trust when the lines are gray? Our enemy's enemy holds the sway. Fighting fire with the flame that burns, a twisted game. No bridges returned. The wolves wear smiles that teeth conceal. A pact of silence, a fate revealed. Trading secrets in the dead of night. Allies forged in a borrowed fight. Who pulls the strings? Who holds the knife? The double edge of a borrowed life. Who do we trust when the lines are gray? Our enemy's enemy holds the sway. Fighting fire with the flame that burns, a twisted game. No bridges return. It's a dance on a razor's edge. Truth is a lie, a whispered pledge. The poison drips, the roots run deep. The wolves don't rest, they never sleep. The boots drag slow through the mud and the mire. Each step feels heavy like walking through fire. The wind bites sharp, it whispers low. It tells no lies, it steals what you know. The road ahead, it bends, it twists. No end in sight, just a gray abyss. Oh, the trudge, the endless crawl, climbing mountains like a thief in the night, and daggers gleamed in the fading light. The ground shakes, the tide turns, allies become lessons we Frenemies no more, no more, no more. You crossed the line, you shut the door, an army sworn. Now swords collide, your oath dissolved. You switched your side.
The dust, it chokes my very breath, a metal taste of bitter death. The sun, a bloody orange smear. Why am I even standing here? Another battle lost and gone, another lonely broken dawn. The orders barked, the flags all flew. What was it all for me and you? Another battle lost. I saw my friend go down in fire. No time to mourn, no heart's desire. Just pushing forward, numb and blind, leaving all humanity behind. Another battle lost and gone. gentle like a cradle's tune. Shadows stretch beneath the hanging moon. We laugh like fools, what else can we do? The gallows grin, the boards creak slow. A stage for us, the final show. Here's to the punchline, the joke's on me, hanging by threads of irony. We'll go out laughing, can't you see? The gallows humor sets us free. Dry. The crows are circling sharp as knives. We trade our quips, though time won't buy. The scaffold whispers, don't look down. A crowd of jesters, no golden on me, hanging by threads of irony. We'll go out laughing, can't you see? The gallows humor sets us free. Summer's day, fighting for survival in a hot parade. Was gonna take the weekend off, but then the phone rang. I picked it up, they said we need you now. I said what the fuck, I guess the flight's tonight. The plane took off and my ears popped, and then we touched down in the east, and then we hopped into the Jeep, and then they drove us through the streets, and then we set up our command post, and then the radio went, all the locals up in arms. Somebody tell me where we are, I heard a whisper through the dark, and then the lights went out. Now we're trying to make our way to the Pakistan border, cause we need distraction from Maharashtra. Help me, somebody help me. From my head, I stride. Got lost in the forest on a summer's day. And then we touched down in the east, and then we hopped into the Jeep, and then they drove us through the streets, and then we set up our command post. And then the radio went, and all the locals up in arms. Somebody tell me where we are, I heard a whisper through the dark, and then the lights went out. Now we're trying to make our way to the Pakistan border, cause we need extraction from Maharashtra. Help me, somebody help me. Extraction from Maharashtra.
Stumbled out of bed, tripped over my own dread. Spilled my dreams on the carpet, now they're probably dead. Tried to call for help, but my phone just laughed. Guess even my technology knows I'm daft. Love's a puzzle with 1,000 missing parts. I keep buying replacement hearts. Every door I kick down leads to another mistake. I must be allergic to choices that aren't fake. I chase the moon, but it outruns me. I chase your love, but it stuns me. I chase salvation, but it hides in the kitchen where I'm pacing around like some headless chicken, running on fear, knocking over hopes I left lying here, hopeless and
So that's something.
Headless chicken, lost in a maze, running through darkness for days upon days, hopeless in life.
We were dust beneath the heavens, yet we swore we'd touch the skies. Stone by stone we built our glory, blind to truth and deaf to signs. Voices rose like rolling thunder, pride became our only law. In the mirror of ambition, not a soul could see the fall. But the higher we climbed, the more shadows grew long. We mistook our own echo for the voice of the strong. In the Tower of Babel, the heavens split apart, and the wrath of God came crashing through our hearts. We reached for the stars with unholy desire, but the winds of judgment set the tower on fire. Now we speak in tongues, scattered in the night. The Tower of Babel, lost to the divine light. Mortar cracked like broken thunder, dreams collapse into the sand. Every language turned to chaos in the ruins of our plans. Where we once walked side by side, now confusion filled our breath, and the empire of our making became a monument to death. We believed we were gods, but we shattered like glass. For no kingdom of pride is a kingdom that lives. In the Tower of Babel, the heavens split apart, and the wrath of God came crashing through our hearts. We reached for the stars with unholy desire, but the winds of judgment set the tower on fire. Now we speak in tongues, scattered in the night. The Tower of Babel, lost to the divine Oh, the higher we rise, the harder we break, the louder the boast, the fiercer the quake. And every stone laid in arrogance and pain fell like tears from the sky. In the Tower of Babel, our legacy was dust, for the throne of heaven never bends to us. We built our world on a trembling lie, and the wrath of God tore open the sky. Now the echoes fade, but the warning remains. The Tower of Babel will rise never again. Cards on the table, no one's blinking. Shadows stretch where the lights are sinking. You hold your hand like it's the Holy Grail, but I'm the thief who reads your tale.